Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the sea. Dribbling Santiago on my feet. I ain't been asleep in a week. Go run it up, then blow it and repeat. So bad, can't speak. Whispering in her shit. Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Bad from New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissor, now I'm boiling. Hit the A, take it to the boiler. Saving all this money, I'm a hoarder. Love it and you know I got a spoiler. I just turn it around, she's spoiling. Even if you want it, can't avoid it. Double R, big Rolls Royce. Made our own way, they ain't sure us. They try to act like they don't know us. They'll be the first to approach us. No loaders. They below us. Been locked in, I'm focused. I'm chosen. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the ocean. Tell A, put it play in motion. Ask me what's I'm a token. I gave you all the extra, that's bonus. All been bogus. If it ain't about money, I ain't going. If it ain't about money, I ain't showing. You a lame, but I know what you about. Ain't no money on Clubhouse. Took a trip to the. He always bless me. Stuff in the couch. For the fam, I don't care the amount. I know she got my name in her mouth. More money bring rain in the drought. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like.
Everyone in their seats here in Boston to watch the Celtics on the home court. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke.
Here we go.
And another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And, of course, Stephen Curry. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him, though.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard. I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team. And really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Towns for three. It's good from long range. And Doris, you look at these teams, both great on the glass.
Well, they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough physical battle.
That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards.
Offensive foul on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first personal foul.
Now, here's Ball. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here's Granger. Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Porter. Three-pointer, Granger. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Latrey. Ranger with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to DeRozan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. Here's the drive. And Kuzma slams it in.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
Here's Ball. And he banks in the layup. Ball's got 7 points.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Pass to Kuzma. On the wing, Granger. And it's Granger with the jam.
Up and over the defender with one hand. Outstanding.
Oh, yeah. Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move right to the hoop. Nailed from three-point land.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Pass to Kuzma. Granger right side. Out to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Back to Dinwiddie. Stolen by Ball. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 14.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Granger outside. Out to DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, that's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
With the drive. To the paint. Here's Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Langford. 5 on the clock. And it's Williams with the jam.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
Shot's good by Williams.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Granger outside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, we have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Pass to Vaughn. From deep. Washington with the rebound. It's deflected. Stolen by Exum. Fires the three. Got a piece of it. Wizards trailed by 3. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Checking in for the Wizards, Montrezl Harrell.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Nice D from DeRozan. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Second chance shot. Count that one. Clark's got his first 2 points.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
High post Vucevic. Towns with the steal. Smart with the ball. And Granger picks him up defensively. Outside Porter. There's Ball with the 3. Washington with the rebound.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Drills the 3-pointer. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's LeVert. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
2 minutes remaining.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Caris LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Ball's running. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 13-point game. Here's Harrell over Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
Second team foul.
Well, Harrell is not going to back down. Hangs tough and finds his shot opportunity. Gets to the foul line.
In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40% break on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
And he nails the third.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Avdia. Takes it off the glass. Avdia's got his first bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
It's his first trip to the line, and he can't get the first one.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Boston leading by 11. .46 seconds left now here in the second. Williams, that's good.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
A quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Boston now. They're on a 19-7 run. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And the wide-open shot from Avdija. And another miss by Washington. Here's Boston now.
Wizards foul.
The Celtics have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And he makes the first.
Second team foul.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
I think Dante Exum has got to concentrate and becoming a better shooter. He's got a ton of raw talent, and the upside is tremendous.
Here he goes. Pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And we've finished one half of basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And here is Ball. He's got 17. Driving the lane. And Ball slams it in.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
And they'll keep possession. Reverses. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Towns with the ball. Pass to Porter. In the corner, Smart with it. Porter looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Lots of room. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
It's not just the scoring productivity that makes Karl Anthony Towns great. It's his willingness to mix it up and rebound the basketball.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wow, pure power on the drive by DeMar DeRozan. He's got that extra burst. We've seen it, able to finish with force.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. There's Ball with the 3. Danny Granger pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wasted no time on that one. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
If you look at his offensive rating, Towns one of the best to ever do it. That means the jump shot is key. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. DeRozan for 3.
DeMar DeRozan.
A three-pointer is right on target. DeRozan's got 12 points in the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And stolen by Granger. Here's Dinwiddie. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Assist.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Outside Porter. Stolen by Granger. DeRozan with it. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, that basket's all about the handle of DeMar DeRozan. He's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
Down low. And stolen by Kuzma.
2 minutes.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Towns with the steal. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Taken third overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Granger outside. No good on the triple. Celtics leading by 14. From deep three-point range, Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Pass to Gafford. Now, here's Avdia. Good on the three-point shot. Avdia's got 6 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Back to Ball. Outside, Towns. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Towns has got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Avdia. Now LeVert. That shot off the mark. Towns with the defensive effort.
Wizards foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
At the line.
So he gets them both. Wizards trailed by 16. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Avdia can't hit. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia.
Personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Celtics making a switch here. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Gafford. They need this. And Gafford throws it down.
Assisted by
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Towns for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Out to the right wing. Here's Avdia.
Well, to me, that's about the length and strength of upper body by Karl Anthony Towns. He's just destroying people with his defense.
Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Make some noise.
Here's LeVert. And he drives in. Towns comes with a double team. Deflects the pass. Porter with the steal. Here's Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Comes up empty down low.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Towns high post. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Wizards.
Towns the screen.
Vucevic.
With the shot. LeVert grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 18. Towns with the steal. Lets it go from deep. And Vucevic pulls it down. Inside. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
There's Ball with the three. Drops in the tray. Ball's got 26 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Porter with the steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Wizards making a switch here. Pass to LeVert. Avdia. The three. It's Clark with the rebound. Now Ball. The kick out to Porter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Avdia. And the rejection by Towns. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Celtics leading by 22. Exum with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Up top, Reed. Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And the basket by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan.
Well, this goes to a philosophy shift from DeMar DeRozan. He has finally said, okay, I need to make the three a more significant piece of what I do.
DeMar DeRozan.
And there it is for him. DeRozan's got 19 points.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
To the inside. And Williams with the stuff.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
DeMar DeRozan.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LaMelo Ball.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams can't hit. Now here's Granger. Kuzma outside. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Exum. Here's Green. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had...
That boy, you better watch the way you breathe around me. I've been down in my car. No one made my rich a million 9 months. Overseas, 100 skin. Between 3 and 6, when my big ideas hit. Green, freeways driving fast and fast. It's hard to be fake with nobody else awake. I can't live how I live, baby, hanging hard, working hard. Not midnight, not sunrise. In a weird part of the night, yeah. That's the time I feel alright, yeah. All the goes away, oh yeah. And then it comes back in the day, yeah. Doing it right, doing it right, doing it right, doing it right, doing it right.
Look, play my position in the kitchen, I'm working. Hit the strip and if it's an issue, trust, I'm coming to get with you in person. Not you till I flourish. I'm on my way to my yacht. I put a 6 on the dock like Julius Erving. I know my sisters is hurting. He caught new case, but got his that didn't get him discouraged. Got another homie and he will let his anyone cry. I got numb, I can't lie. His mama ain't shed a tear. She know that come with his life. Thought about it. His kids was young when son got the time. Won't see his daughter graduate. Can't teach his son how to drive. Not to see where I get this ambition from. And this drive the machine. I'm iller than anyone that's alive. Look, bought the truck and the Maybach with no license. Straight from dealership, not from the auction with the low prices. A long way from selling and running from the know who flow nicest. Raise the ball like prices. Fronted the homie, caught it. He stopped answering. Been my since grammar school, I don't know how to handle it. Flea said you leave them knots in your chest, they gon' turn to cancer then. In other words, he's saying don't let it slide, you gotta handle it. Stay safe, tell them to stay dangerous. Auntie hit that, almost fainted. Love me in every ghetto, I'm famous. Had some young boys pull up, do you?
Capone and Noriega watching CNN. Black whip, black tints, y'all ain't seeing that. It's Con and Meth, spread the word, boy, you're seeing them. No seeing them, these rappers in the you're never seeing them. Killer bees back in the building with machining them. We creaming them of pockets of money, I'm clean again. Ain't got to tell you I'm dope, just stick the goose is all quite big enough to fit this. Tis the season and why ask why? I has my reasons and my don't need no seasoning. This evening. Now ask yourself, is that really air that you breathing in? I think outside the box, did I find a box I can keep them in? Or just leave it then, like the bouncer won't let your people in. People said they want that old, well this the prequel then. I get medieval, some people won't make the prequel then. Leave them in the fetal position, I'm leaving then. I use the system, you cowards use euphemisms. Women call me super daddy, my powers is supervision. Who gave you permission to speak? To learn you listen, learn to listen to a different MC. You learn the difference in addition if you're missing MC. Sign this petition, get a fraction of that faction subtracted by my division. I'm a boss, so that means I make decisions slash MC to make a living, yeah.
And it's the Wizards on the road for this one with an interconference game today. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And the Nuggets on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. And, of course, Danny Granger. They'll need someone to fill his role.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team, and really the last guy I expected to see them move.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. To the inside. Here's Vucevic, and he converts the layup. Vucevic has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Wizards.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
And Porter, here we go. That one's not going to go. Granger with the defensive effort. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. We discussed the challenge of defending a slasher like DeMar DeRozan. Staying in front and denying penetration are critical, of course, but his athleticism and ball handling make that easier said than done. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Off with the layup. It's Kuzma penetrating. Can't cash in from close range.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a flukeness.
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes with confidence. He has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive as a teammate. That's when it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise around.
And that one hits back iron.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
Here's DeRozan after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Granger. Rebounded by Holmes. Pass to Trent. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And then Porter with the jam.
You know, he's got to keep improving this aspect of his game, but when Porter's dribbling like this, he becomes unguardable. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Granger. Good on the triple. Granger's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got his second bucket tonight.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Now, here's Kuzma. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Vucevic missing. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on DeRozan.
Second team foul.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
1:09 left to play in the first. To the wing right side. Kicks it out to Granger. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Granger's got his third basket of the night.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's Trent on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Washington. It's a three-point game. And the slam dunk by Granger.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Najee. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
They get it back. Out to Kuzma. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Substitution. Montrezl Harrell.
Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Inside. Here's Najee. And the rejection by Harrell.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Wizards leading by 3. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Out of bounds.
And it's blocked. It goes out of bounds. That one off Levert.
Wizards substitution.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And a miss there off the inbound. The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Harrell. Driving the lane. That's tipped. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. In transition, here come the Wizards. And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first personal
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Granger outside. Back to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Tip of assault on the rim from Harrell. He has carved out such a valuable role.
On the wing, Porter. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Here's Granger. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
So both teams making some changes here.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Manning. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Here's Gafford. Out of hand on it. To the paint. Here's Najee. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And it's Harrell at the elbow. Here he goes. Pass to Gafford. At the elbow, it's Granger. Just 5 to shoot. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Wizards lead by 8.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Your Denver Nuggets dancers, make some noise.
1:58 left to play here in the half. Boucher the screen. To the middle. Here's Hampton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Washington ball.
Wizards leading by 8. And LeVert, here we go. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Denver. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Hampton. It's tipped. It's LeVert on the wing. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Trent.
Washington foul. Number 3. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. Now Boucher. Stolen by LeVert.
Yeah, third turnover of the quarter, and he has got to value that basketball more.
It's good on the putback. Jones has got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball's knocked loose.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
And it's LeVert missing.
Washington foul.
For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first one falls.
At the line for Denver.
Both free throws good from Holmes.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards lead by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for Washington.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Granger with the bucket.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Nuggets foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Denver on D. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Vucevic. Out to Kuzma. 3-pointer. And the Wizards hit again from deep. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Kuzma outside. Here's DeRozan. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Richaun Holmes.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Hampton misses. Wizards leading by 11. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Poked away. It's stolen by DeRozan. Pass to Dinwiddie. He takes it in. And the layup's good off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Up top, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Porter, here we go.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Kuzma outside. Dives to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First one falls for him.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
The Nuggets trailed by 13. Over to the wing. Pass to Hampton.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Driving to the basket. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on DeRozan. The Nuggets look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Down low. Vucevic with the bucket. 6 points for Vucevic.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
To the middle. Here's Manning. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Wizards leading by 10. Out to the wing. Back to Dinwiddie. Right side, DeRozan. No good with the layup. And Denver has possession. Oh, and there's There's the one-handed jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
Man, how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Kuzma. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Nuggets trail by 8. Astonagi. And here is Hampton. Driving in. Here's Nagy. That one misses. Great D that time from Vucevic. And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up a foul.
R.J. Hampton.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
.20 seconds left in the third. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Manning. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Washington ball. Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Gary Trent.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. It's DeRozan with the drive. Now Vucevic with 1 on the clock. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 10-point lead. So
all right, fans.
and this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter.
Everybody make some noise for your boys. Let's go.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Denver. It's a 10-point game. Out to the right wing. The 3. Nagy, no good. Nobody near Granger.
3.
Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Granger's got the lead up to 13 now for Washington. Here's the screen. Right wing. Outside, Porter. Out to the right wing. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Porter, no luck. Washington leading now by 13. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Kuzma. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. For the Wizards.
Basketball. Wizards substitution.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Off target at the rim. Avdia with it. Back to LeVert. In the corner, Harrell with it. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
The Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Avdia. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
First team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? Great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
Here's Nagy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Pass to Gafford. to the inside. Taken away. Here's Porter. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. For three, sinks the triple. And the Wizards lead by 13.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Harrell. Now here's LeVert. Banked in off the glass.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
They set the pick. Here's Najee. LeVert defending. Najee, no good. Washington leading now by 12. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
Denver basketball. Checking in for the Wizards.
Nuggets running out of time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Kuzma, that's good.
An outstanding three-point shooter. Kuzma is a prototype stretch forward. That makes him very valuable.
Najee. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Najee's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Nuggets. And DeRozan, here we go. Going inside. Granger.
Denver foul.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
Najee. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Najee. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Porter in the corner. Pulls up on the wing. Granger with the rebound. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Wizards lead by 15.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
There's the three, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here now is Dinwiddie. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And in the win.
People haters and they pass stars, wall when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it. Everybody a shining star, they ain't get far, so they can't prove it. Most stars, foolish, full of gas, useless. Pushing bad influence, wonder what happened to them. They say hurt people, guess that is proven. They put on a mask to mask feelings. Fill a universe with mass ceilings. Most people not even tapping in. All stars just gotta grab it within. That's what's happening. God bless you like a napkin. A vessel just wrapped to him. It'll get you massive wins. Only thing ever different between me and you, I dream, imagine them. Manifestation, not magic, it's a patient when you work and add the wins.
I'm fine. Feeling blue, nothing new, all is dark, but I still shine. My mind in a mood, 'cause the moon calls me out in the nighttime.
Yeah. Let's roll with booming out of way.
We've done it with robotic arm on the space shuttle. We've done it with direct launch of modules. Prepare for light speed.
For the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim like a laser tag. Rich, damn rich. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got red going jeans, cause a cool rat. Checking from my fan life is fantastic. I was broken, sleeping on the mattress. So feel like I when nobody happy. Jumping at this. Ran it up by the condo, got a new. Now the VV's with a V-long jean jacket. They can see me even if you had 3D glasses. Head in the bikini, she from Calabasas. Got a pocket full of blue cheese and some. I'm a psycho for these hundreds, got a cash fetish. I've been studying these hundreds, I'm a mathematic. And this love make me wanna buy my daddy caddy. This love got me, I don't need it. Let it know. Expensive clothes on my wing ball capping. Alien feel like I'm living on my own planet. For the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim like a laser tag. Rich, damn rich. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got red going jeans, cause a cool rat. Shit, no shoes overseas, they were pan leather. Shop in Tokyo, Japan, they the best ever. Blueberry t-shirt, sleeve vanilla. Hot top, turn a vert, riding any weather. Ain't got a bandana, this ain't a propeller. Man, we spend it down, copping Gucci sweaters. Instead of dripping, I cannot help them. Used to booming out of guys, we are not the. Got Colombia ties out of Mexico. Spread the beds 100 times still. Got some pimp, feel applying, feel like Velcro. I'm buying in love, shopping on Rodeo. I be if you don't want copy, visit day, yo. Ain't stingy, my bro gonna get a payroll. I just want the pretty women in the pesos. I can only hit the engine in this Lambo. For the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim like a laser tag. Rich, damn rich. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got red going jeans, cause a cool rat. For the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim like a laser tag. Rich, damn rich. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got me going jeans cause a cool rack. I'm a space cadet. Yeah. Metro bought 2 protects. Boom. Weezy dripping, got these. We on the Boominati way.
Yeah. Yeah, ayy, gotta have dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big trip. Gotta run it up, little quick trip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. On everything, I can never lose. Yeah, run right past 200 on the dash. On my way to make a move, yeah, I been on the way. Call clear for the proof, big number one topic. Know you seen it on the news. Wanna get an interview here from a point of view. I'm a man on the field, I don't play by the rules. I done seen a close friend switch up like a Jew, but it ain't slow me down cause I got the good shoes. Trying to get the bread to eat with my dog, trying to get a big play, but I don't mean food. I've been on the go, I've been up and down the road, trying to put on for the team, and I don't mean you. Know they see the work and they say it's hard work, but they never hard work, so they ain't got a clue. I ain't on that, he ain't on no reds, doing all that cat like his name Dr. Seuss. Ow, treat that little boy like he itty bitty. He cannot hang in my city with me. It is not none of you getting with me.